Hey everybody, Samantha Whitaker here. How are you guys? Well, I'm hoping that you guys are also enjoying your day. As you can tell, I am sitting out by my pool, getting some sun, enjoying the breeze, and hopefully going to make this a very relaxing day. But before I shut off work and jump in this pool that you see right there, I wanted to shoot you guys this video just to say, well, firstly, thank you guys for taking the time to complete the survey that I sent out a few days ago. And I was going through the survey results earlier this morning, and one of the things that really struck out to me was the fact that I've got a 50-50 split of people who are either, self-employed or running their own business, or they are employed for an organization. They're an accountant, an admin assistant, something to that effect. And I can identify with both of those because I've been both of those. Before I started my company 7 years ago, I worked in-house at actually several businesses. So I wanted to talk about value proposition from both standpoints, because the truth is that 42% of you guys said that your biggest problem was that you aren't making enough money. But another 25% of you said that you don't think that there's anything special about you because there's other people doing what you do. So that means that about 60-70% of my database is underselling themselves. And I have a problem with that because the entire focus of, my business and my mission is to help people raise their value. And that really comes down to working, from the inside out. Because the truth is that everything in life is a mirror. And if you don't think that you're valuable enough because other people are doing exactly what you do, it's going to be really hard for you to make money, because people are going to take the energy that they're going to take the viewpoints that you have on the inside about yourself and then attribute a $ value to you. So I want to talk to you guys about really thinking about yourselves differently. And I know that putting yourself out there might seem really scary at this point, but I promise you it is probably one of the fastest ways for you to attribute, one, to raise your value and get others to see you differently, and secondly, puts you in a very high position to negotiate for more money. And I've done this for myself. I can honestly share with you that when I was working in corporate, I didn't understand value proposition. I didn't understand business negotiations. And I kind of took what was given to me, even though it wasn't enough to sustain me, but it was, what everybody else got paid. And I started off comparing myself to what everybody else did. And was my first mistake. The truth is that it doesn't actually matter what you do, how you do it. It's how much value you bring to the organization or how much value you bring to the clients that you work with that determines how much they're willing to spend. And I didn't know this, so it took a lot of trial and error, a lot of mistakes. It took me a really long time to actually start making decent money. I'm not going to lie, because I focused my career a lot on proving myself and proving my skill set and, trying to earn more money. And it wasn't until I actually sat down and started analyzing the other people that were getting ahead, other people that were, using publicity and public relations to really increase their value in the eyes of others, to get raises, to get promotions, to draw in higher level clients, that it dawned on me that I need to be doing that for myself. And so that's actually when I began my journey to put myself out there. I actually did not start out, even though I have had, I'm fully trained in the skill set of public relations. I've worked, in large companies. I had my own company. I was still working. really, really hard. And I was still like, begging for clients, and I was still just doing things the hard way. And it wasn't until like I said, I sat down and I took stock of the people who were doing really well. And I noticed that they had a canny ability to change how people perceive them. And it had absolutely nothing to do with what they personally could do. It was how much people valued them. The truth is that people value things that look valuable. All right. People value things that cost more. People value things that are harder to get. I mean, this is just kind of the sales strategy that's used across the board, from luxury products to cars to, homes. Like, it is what it is. But the truth is that any one of us can do the exact same thing. It's just about putting yourself out there, positioning yourself properly, and getting people to take notice of you so that they develop a desire to want to be around you. And that is valuable. If people want to be around you, their desire to be around you and to connect with you is valuable, and you can then charge more for that. So I hope you guys get what I'm saying here, is that the power really is in your hands. You need to stop thinking that because, you do the exact same thing as somebody else, that you can't make more money, or that you need another certification, or that you need to, just be busy and do something. Because the truth is that you just need to change your mindset, and you also need to start putting yourself out there and changing how you're perceived. Once you can change how you're perceived, the doors really do open up for you. And there's a lot of misconceptions about, personal branding is just kind of an exercise in vanity, and it's for celebrities, and it's for people, who want their egos stroked. But the truth is, there's so much more to learning about putting yourself out there. It really helps increase your confidence. It helps increase your credibility. And honestly, it helps you to just understand yourself more, because you do inner work that clears blocks that have been limiting you, not only in your business, but chances are in your relationships with people. How you do one thing is how you do everything else. So if you're having a block in work, and you have a block in commanding more money, chances are you have blocks in the cause of those blocks are causing blocks in other areas of your life as well. So you really have to change how you think about yourself and how you value yourself. That's step number one. And that is the most crucial step. And if you guys can get that, trust me, you will well be on your way to increasing the amount of money you bring in every single month. And I hope that has been helpful for you. If you want to learn more about me and my journey, I am happy to share that with you. You guys can Facebook message me if you want to hear my entire evolution story, because I truly believe that we can learn from each other. And, my story has been a very interesting one over the past 12, 15 years that I've been doing this, because I started out just like many of you. And then I, transitioned into opening a company, and then I ran that company just how I was working in business. And it wasn't until I actually took the time to apply what I know to myself that I saw a change. And then I got a coach, and we completely revamped everything. And when I say my life has never been the same, it hasn't. I'm leaving in 3 weeks, and I'm moving to London. That would never have happened, because 2 years ago, this time, I would have been chained to my desk, working and working and working, trying to earn my value for clients. Now I have clients who are willing to follow me anywhere in the world and pay my prices and continue to work with me on my terms. I no longer have to show up to in-person meetings. I can Skype with them if I choose to. And that all happened because I put myself out there and I changed how I thought about myself. So I hope this video has truly at least, helped you guys in some sense. But like I said, reach out to me via Facebook, or you can just hit reply to this email if you want to learn more about my story and my evolution, and maybe it'll help you. But with that, I am going to sign off. I'm wishing you guys a great day, and I look forward to chatting with you guys again soon. Bye.